What's up, YouTube? John here from Hot Lap RC. Taking a look at Horizon Hobbies Tenacity DB 110 scale 4x4 Desert Buggy. It's got a whole bunch of cool stuff. We're going to pull into it. Brushless power. It's got the precision control avionic system where when you tilt it, the wheels actually try to counter steer what you're doing. Also includes the first-person view camera cage, which I probably will never use. It's not really my style, personally. I'm old school. I've been doing this for 30 years, and to me, I just want to drive RCs the way they were. But hey, the new generation is all about tech, and they are welcome to do whatever they want to do with it. Drone-wise, I think it's a great idea. Cars, eh. So, anyway, we'll move on. Get this battery out of the way here. Now, most of you know that I'm not real big on unboxings. It's just usually a vehicle inside of a box, so it's not really a big deal to me. And I usually can't wait to do the video to actually take a look at what I have. So it just so happened that I had to shoot today. I had to shoot the video while it was nice outside of the track. I also had promised footage of the Armacentin, which I wasn't able to do because it's broken out of the box. And I also promised to do the SC10 2S3S, as well as I ran the Ducono today too with brushless. And this came today. So I basically can just, I'm just going to unbox it with yous. And we'll go over it, and then maybe we'll even go out and run it real quick, since it's still nice outside. Alright, so it's got a 3800 kV motor, up to 50 mile an hour. I'm sure it's on 3S. It's 2S3S capable. Anything else? It's got that AVC precision control. It's got a Dynamite 130 amp brushless speed controller. It's got a Spectrum DX2E active radio. That's a pretty nice radio, actually. Flip top roll cage with LED light bar. That's why I bought this thing. The Losi Super Baja Ray, this thing, is great. It's got the light bar and all that, but it's a pain in the ass to get underneath of all of it, and this is supposed to just kind of lift off. Or bend up or something, just so you can at least access it. Who wants to take screws off to access the body? Alright, so it's got waterproof electronics with 2 stars. For details on waterproof standards, please, that means it's water resistant, not waterproof. Race-inspired desert body, scale wheels and tires, and yes, I was right, that first star is using a 3S LiPo battery. Alright, I did get the blue version. I didn't like the red with the gray. I liked the other one, so I picked that one. Sides here, we need, tells you what's included. They give you, this is a true ready to run pretty much. Because the only thing you're missing really is the main battery. It'd be nice if it came with everything, but you get the transmitter, they actually give you the batteries. So if you use it with a 7.42S, you get 40 mile an hour. If you use it with a 3S, you get 50 mile an hour. So, interesting. Now these retail for $3.99 is the price. Now what I did, I waited until eBay did one of those crazy, stupid sales they keep doing where they give you 15% off anything you buy. I don't know how they're doing it, but I was able to get this for 15% off. So, save a little bit of money. Free shipping. Alright. It's bigger than I expected. It almost tracks a Slash style big. Like where it looks like a Slash, it just doesn't have the Slash body. So obviously we got a little manual here. It's got the Tenacity book and all the information that you need. It's like some spare parts and random stuff. This, I'm sure, is the transmitter, the DX2E. I've got a couple of these. One of them doesn't work as good as it used to. I left the batteries in there after they exploded for like a year. Being stupid. And the inside of it kind of got all corroded. So it works, but not like 100%. So this is nice, but this is actually a cheaper version. This is a cheaper version. Yeah. So the other one doesn't have this little, see this cut in here? So you can get that thing that slides over it and holds your phone and all that. You can get like one that tells you the speed. There's all kinds of stuff you can put on here. And obviously the antenna is bigger on this style. The only thing, it's basically the same, but what I miss from feeling this one to this one is this one has, see this rubber grip that's moving around? But it's comfortable. This one's very plasticky. Very plasticky. So interesting there. As far as big-handed people, there's not a lot of room, I'll be honest. If you got big hands, this isn't really going to fit in your hand properly. Because I don't really have huge hands. So, not really a great remote for the big-handed dude. 4 AA batteries. Like I said, it comes with them, which is dope. I can't stand companies that just can't shell out 4 quick batteries. I get it, they're junk batteries, but they'll last at least while I don't have to dig around for batteries to play with my new vehicle. Alright. Hopefully we're catching this on camera. I apologize if we're not. I am not the best cameraman. I try to just take you along with me is always the goal. Maybe you learn something, maybe I do something really stupid and you learn from it. That's usually my goal with these videos. YouTube has helped me so much. I'm YouTube certified to do generally anything in the world now. So I just try to give back a little bit. Alright. Tenacity DB. It's pretty badass looking actually. I'm digging it. There's the wire up there for the LED light bar. Would have been nice to see this inside of a protected sleeve. I mean, I do protective sleeves on my lights. You would think that at least Horizon Hobby, is this Losi? Yeah, Losi can do it. But it's not Team Losi, apparently. It's just Losi. And Horizon just bought everybody, basically. So, alright, overall, weight-wise, it feels basically like a Slash. It's kind of got that Slash-ish feel to it. Same basic design, tray. Almost looks exactly the same, I'll be honest with you, because you know what I have over here is I have the Tenacity short course truck roller that I bought on eBay. So let's take a look, shall we? And look at that. It's the same exact truck. I had a feeling. So they're identical. So the Tenacity is, I'm going to expect to find something very similar inside. So let's figure out how this comes off. It's pretty dope. I'm liking it. I think I said dope twice in this video. It's pretty awesome. Alright. Yes, it pretty much is exactly the same vehicle. It's a short course truck, buggy. So they're identical. Trays. There's the motor that I need to get, but obviously we're doing something different. Steering servo, speed controller. Huh. So that's what Horizon Hobby does, apparently, is they just, same exact vehicle, just different body. Now hopefully, the nice thing about the Slashes and all that are, the body comes over it, so it protects it when you slam into stuff. And with the buggies, you got to be careful because your wheels are all kind of exposed, like in a monster truck. And within 1 second of driving this on my track, you see what I did to it. I don't even know what's going on. I can't push this down. It's like totally locked up. So I got to mess with it eventually. But the whole point is, when the front of the vehicle is somewhat protected, like the body protects it, you can really thrash everything. And my fear is that this isn't that type of vehicle. It's a desert runner. It's not supposed to bash into walls and, be in that kind of a race. But we're going to find out, I guess. So, EC3 connector. Nikes. I have nothing that's EC3. We're going to have to zip that off before we go out and run this and pop on a new connector. So, alright, back to my overall impressions and thoughts. So, it's a Tenacity. It's the same exact damn vehicle. It's built well. You know, I like this design. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is the door under the bottom, in which case you got to access the battery. I just feel like that's a horribly flawed design for obvious reasons. I don't even need to go into it. So chances are, just like this one, I'll end up cutting this apart and I'll seal the back and I'll just make it like a normal vehicle. Not a big deal. Is what it is. I could be wrong. I could love this system and I wish I could cut the bottom out of every one of them. I don't know. I haven't used it yet. So on-off switch is located here, which looks like it's going to be a pain in the hiney, because I've noticed the desert buggies the bodies don't like to bend. So yeah, it's kind of one of those things where you turn it on and then you have to close it all up and wait. Definitely. And it works pretty good. Overall first impressions, I'm pretty happy. I mean, I like the Tenacity design. I haven't ran it yet, so I can't fully say how much I like the design, but it seems like it's easy to work on. And it's nice that they share parts, so that way if parts ever become hard to get, you can buy one for either and be good. And gotta love light bars. Gotta love a light bar. So, shocks are plastic. Probably make decent, but I'm sure that they're going to go at some point. But they at least look like they're refillable, which is nice. Arma doesn't even do refillable shocks. Let's see, are we getting full articulation on this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. It clearly, so you can ride the bottom of this chassis no problem, and your suspension's not going to blow itself out. Beautiful design there. Loving it. So let's just real quick compare it to something like the biggest failure in life. The Red Cat Sandstorm, also named in a million other stupid names and sold to whoever, and the thing's freaking, it's just garbage. I mean, look how much you can just bend everything. So, compared to this is quite a bit bigger. This is more slash sized. This is like a true 10 scale. This almost feels like a 12 scale. But technically, I guess it's 10 scale. So this is almost oversized, almost like an 8th scale buggy or a 9th scale buggy. Just because everyone already says the slash feels bigger than a 10 scale vehicle. So, I'm happy. Happy, provided it's going to work. I needed a nice pick-me-up after the Arma decided to act up on me. So, I'll see you in the next video, alright? Like and subscribe.